maybe in the interests of not having to constantly unequip and re-equip my bow, we'll just go with one pickaxe for now. Although then... Ah, Jesus. Then we're going to be doing a lot less damage to things. Well, not a lot less, perhaps. Bit less. We need more bloody arrows as well, though. Right. Yeah, we're short of great arrows. So it might be a good idea to come back here later once we're better equipped. Now, where was that other bugger? Is he hiding behind that? Oh, he's hiding behind the cage. That's why I couldn't see him. Awful git. Sod it, we'll put back on the second pickaxe because, yeah, we're going back outdoors by the look of it. Ah, there's a fog wall. Oh wait, we're at the boss already. I think that's a shortcut elevator. Let's see. Yeah, that'll be the boss wall then. Let's have a little explore of this lower section then, shall we? Because we've unlocked an elevator now at least. We've got a ladder over there. Is that one we need to kick down? No, it's just a regular ladder. I thought this place was bigger than this. No, so that's where that banished knight is that we got bodied by. One of the banished knights we got bodied by. Over here we've got a doggo. Oh, don't summon the bloody knight. You're only supposed to summon the other dogs. I can't deal with all of you at once. Or can I? No, I can't. Or can I? I mean, I can if the dogs aren't that aggressive. Wait, how strong is this dog? Come on now, dog. Just be a good boy. There we go. And we got some banished knight gauntlets. That's cool. And now this bugger, the one who summoned all that help, didn't even join in the fight. The lazy get. So let's give him a bit of that. Now, what have we got further up this little tower? Anything much? Not really. Can almost see up to the other side of that boss wall. Which is cool, because there is a cheesy way to fight that boss. But we haven't got the arrows for it. But I have heard there is a gap in the wall where you can just about see him and shoot your bow. But we ain't going to do it with old Wes. Not with like 16 great arrows and not much else. Yeah, maybe it's that hole. I don't know. We haven't got a sensible bow for it anyway, so we'll leave that for now. Grab that though. We should probably work out where exactly that elevator drops off. Just at the end of the path, isn't it? So, yeah, we could run back in from the bottom site of grace, I feel, and up that elevator now. Without having to engage too many enemies. Because I'd want to divest myself of these runes before we do any boss fighting. But I also want to snag that bit of loot. can bugger off. So yeah, the elevator is just off from those stairs. Good. And if we come back this way, then we should be back at the start. Yeah, good. We've got the geography of Castle Sol sorted. Now it's just a case of fighting the boss. Which means we need to eat some rune. Get some levels under our belt. Vigor and endurance seem like a good bet. Now let's go and see what trouble we can get ourselves into. We still haven't got a decent flask yet. Why is our flask still just +8 rather than +10? It's probably because I keep saying, oh, I should do something about that, and then I never do. Do I actually have the other bits on me? We need to check that now. Good, we had the other bits on us and we could have had a +10 flask this whole time. Good to know. Now, is that another item that I missed in this general direction? I thought I saw a shiny. Yeah. Good old smithing 5. Well, really, our weapons should be up to like +18 by now, shouldn't they? And they're not. So we're making this boss fight harder than it needs to be. But we could also make it easier as well. Let's have a look at our consumables. No, we don't have any of the ones I might need. Let's have a look at crafting. No, we don't have that either, so that's another method of fighting this boss out the window. We cannot use the bewitching branches to turn the boss's minions against him. We're just going to have to try and deal with stuff. And it's not going to go well. And then we're going to go and figure out something better to do. Come on then, boss man. Yep, it's Commander Nile. He's much like the other commander back in Swamp of Aeonia, except his dudes are bloody awful. Look at this lad. Look at that. Where's that bull? Get out of here. Now we need to scuttle away, I think. Quick flask, which I forgot to change to thingy-majig. Something other than Twiggy. Ooh. Cheeky Rushman. Stop that. Good. Right, we're up against the boss. Don't know how this is going to go. But we're going to avoid whatever that is with a bit of luck. Okay, I didn't see the follow-up coming. Jesus Christ! Okay. You're just going to one-shot us with your first attack. That's unfortunate. That suggests we could probably use some more levels. If we're just going to get one shot by his attacks. So maybe we'll go somewhere else for a bit. So a good starting point might be... Oh, we still haven't done the rest of Volcano Mammoth. Do we need to worry about that? We do if we want to complete Zarias' quest. And it would also give us some runes for buying things and levelling up. Although, we've got plenty of runes on us, we should be able to buy all the smithing stones we need to get our axes up to +18, I would have thought. We have got the bell bearing, haven't we? Yeah. Yeah, I may have bought a few too many, but that's fine. Let's just double check that. Yeah, I got 7 that I don't need. Whoops. But yeah, let's sell some more rune. And get our main hand axe up a bit more. Which means that's the one we want wild strikes on, probably. Or do we have anything better that we could use?
No matter.
Ash of War wise. I do like Wild Strikes. Yeah, sod it. We'll stick with Wild Strikes for now. Now that our axes are stronger, let's go for a little jog through some more of the mountaintops of the giants, shall we? Commander Nile might be one-shotting us, but that doesn't mean we can't find someone else to deal with, like Borealis, perhaps. I feel like Borealis isn't the toughest dragon in the world, although I've seen people complaining that he is elsewhere on the wiki and whatnot. Maybe I'm just seeing a bunch of complaining that's a bit over the top. But the fact that that last guy just bodied us isn't a good sign. Commander Niles complaining might have been accurate. No, is this a fresh site of grace? It is. I didn't know there was a site over here. Where are we, exactly? Freezing Lake. Huh. Yeah, I thought Church America was the closest to Borealis, but that's pretty close, all told. Because here we are now on the freezing lake. Well, yeah, I suppose it's a smidge closer if we go to America. Plus we can get a better flask by doing that. Yeah, we'll just... God, we'll just get knocked off Torrent then, shall we? Wait, I'm trying. Ah, fine. I guess we won't go to Church America then. Not if he's going to kill us before we can even do anything. Is this why people were complaining about old Borealis? Possibly. Could be my own fault for stopping to take a swing at him rather than just pressing on and getting the sight of grace I needed. It wouldn't be the first time I've done that. Alright, excuse me, dragon. I have business to attend to at the old church. You'll get yours momentarily. Assuming I don't just ride off a cliff whilst I'm trying to reach the bloody church, which is entirely possible. There it is. And there's a somber stone. Cool. Not that we're using somber stones. Wes's weapons have all been pretty basic so far. I can't help but feel we've missed out on a lot of golden seeds. I could be wrong, but we need like another 18 or so to get up to the maximum of 14 flasks. And I feel like we haven't got that many areas left to explore. Maybe some areas are just going to dump them on us in chunks of 4 like Leyendell did. Right. Where's old Borry? Show me where the boss is. My friend, there he is. Okay. Good fight. Do we have 4 golden seeds? Nope. Still gotta go on a quest to find the rest of them. Oh. Do you have other gifts for us, Fear? Your hood and your robe. Nice. Now, is your hood more attractive than the Godskin Noble hood? I feel like the answer is yes. It's pretty cool. Yeah, we're going to wear your hood now, Fear. Thanks for everything. And now, where should we go and what should we do? Looks as though we haven't been to the mountaintops of the giants just yet. It's probably somewhere we need to go at some point. And we should probably help our friend Banal with his little quest as well. Right, come on then, boys. Let's tussle. Who wants me? Who wants Banal? Now, can we do that? Can we do a bit more of that? We can. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that stops him from healing, so it's all good fun. Nice and easy. Yay. That was the effect of this weapon, wasn't it? I'm not just talking out my bumhole. Yeah, impedes recovery actions. Thought so. Now, no one else is currently using the Raging Wolf gear, are they? Is that better than the Bloodhound Knight gear? Is it better looking? Is the question. Slightly lighter by the look of it. Much of a muchness on the stats. Yeah, it looks pretty dang cool all round. So now we've done Banal's little mission. It's time for us to head up the tree, probably, and see friend Godfrey. You're not going to attack us, dog? You're going to pretend you haven't seen us? That's fine. Or you're waiting till we're halfway up the tree and then you're going to sneak attack us. Wouldn't put it past you, you little bugger. Right, we have got a Gravelstone seal equipped. That's good to know. Yeah, you lads aren't much when you're up against super sides. And the fact that they're all uphill here means it's quite easy to bop them. Although, what are you two up to? Stop that. I'm going to roll off the edge if I'm not careful. Yeah, this fight's suddenly gone less well than I was expecting. I was getting cocky, and you know what happens when you do that? You get wrecked. Look, just let me jump attack you buggers. Thank you. That was apparently too much to ask for the longest time. But yeah, as I was saying, we've got the low ground, which should make this fight dead easy. Turns out I was talking out of my, well, the place that old Poop Friend would like to stick his curse. What's our status on that quest? Did we give him a potion? We might have done. We don't have any potions in our inventory, so that's good. Now, bring it on, big boy. Oh, don't stomp me. I said, don't stomp me. Rude. Are we even going to get hit? Come on now. There we go. Dang, that was a strong hit, it seems. Safety flasks all around. It's a bit tricky to dodge those stomps. This is going to cost me later in the game, I feel, if I don't start getting good. Ouch. Luckily Paige is just one of the best summons in the game, from my experience. Tanky but also strong. As in strong damage. Can take damage, can deal damage. Can do it from range. Honestly, Paige is just winning things for me right now. I love it. And now we've got a new talisman slot as well. We've still not picked up the Raises Faith talisman. That's unfortunate. Now, does Morgott do any fire damage? I feel like we're missing a whole bunch of good talismans. Could raise strength. It's good for the scythe, kinda. What's our scaling like on the scythe? Mostly faith, but also strength and dex. So what would happen if we raised our strength? Increase our damage negation and defense as well, because raising strength generally does that. And it slightly increases our damage from the weapon. Why not? We haven't got a better option right now. Now, more vigor's always more good. More faith? More endurance? More endurance. We do jump attacks. Jump attacks for days is what we're all about. So, if you'll excuse us for a moment. Black Knife. We will deal with you once we've lit the grace. Okay, it's time to deal with you. And yeah, this is working well. Yeah, you gotta love that special attack on the scythe. It's pretty cool when I remember to use the damn thing, which is infrequently. But that went well. Maybe I should have more blue flask. Maybe it's fine though. I've got one blue flask at least. Maybe this time I should actually get away from Morgott before I try and cast my summon. Because otherwise this first time of fighting him can be tricky. Because he's all up in our grill. Okay, that didn't work. And yeah, it just leaves us super vulnerable. But there we go. Now. It's a bit quick. So let's use our other blue flask. Stop being so quick, you horrible bugger. And yeah, that little combo where he just keeps following you and tracking you is the worst. Whichever way I rolled there, he just rolled with me. And I'm not impressed. But now it's going to be a fair fight where we're not like 1 foot away from him before the fight begins. We've got actual room to do our summon. Lovely. Now, can we get back our runes? Is the other question. We did get them back. Good. Now. Now. Okay, that's how we dodged him, okay. Ah! And then all those bloody things popped up on the screen. That didn't help. Stop rolling around like a bloody anime. Okay, I thought that was coming at me. It can be hard to tell at times what he's up to. Now that's all coming in. Oh, how's that landing on us? We're all the way over here, you bugger. Yeah. Just take some damage, you shit. Right, there we go. Now stay away, Paige. Good. Nice. Oh, and there's a bleed. And there's a stun. Yeah, the poise damage on that L2 is pretty real. Paige, you going to finish the job for me? Or should we throw some lightning bolts? Nice! So yeah. Pretty straightforward. Oh yeah, that reminds me, we've got a remembrance from the Lich Dragon. We should probably look at that. You dead, friend? I could talk to you. But I think this says more than words. Wapow! There goes your throne.
Hello again, old friend.
Hello.
Allow me, you are unprevented by
Yep,
Thorn.
blah blah blah.
Ask the only way and become my purpose.
Yeah, we are
So I
going to
nurture
become the Elden
flame
Lord.
of
You're going to
hell
help us.
and guide you.
Jolly good. Let's go set a tree on fire. Now, let's, before I forget again, go back to Round Table and see what this new thing will get us. Which way is our finger reader friend? She's over here. Oh, hello, fingers. You've moved. Pointing straight up now, are we? What have you got to say about the fingers?
Well, you managed to return. You know what this means. The Earth Tree has spurned you. The fingers remain still, shaken by this turn of events. They are busy consulting the greater will. When they are finished, the fingers will again offer their guidance. But thousands, if not tens of thousands, of moons must first pass. No matter for me, but you. How will you ever manage to wait? My, oh my.
Cool. So I guess we either wait around for tens of thousands of years, or we burn the bloody thing down. Now let's have a quick look at this remembrance before we do anything too drastic. Remembrance of the Lich Dragon. So we could get Fortisax's Lightning Spear. Stabs from above with 2 red lightning spears in tandem. That seems fun. We like lightning. Might have to get that. Or Death Lightning. Strikes the surroundings with a storm of death lightning. Charging extends the duration of the storm. It inflicts death blight on foes. The golden lightning was wielded by Godwyn, who befriended Fortisax. Oh, so Fortisax was the dragon that Godwyn became mates with. And now he's a lich because Godwyn is the Prince of Death? Fortisax was corrupted by death? So we could get living Fortisax's powers. Or we could get dead Fortisax's powers. Maybe we'll get living Fortisax's powers. Maybe we'll duplicate this later on and get the other one as well. And then you haven't got anything we really want, have you? No. What if we burn down the tree? Enya, how would you feel about that?
Heavens forbid. That is not the domain of mere men. The burning of the Earth Tree is the first cardinal sin. And you say you seek the power of the Rune of Death too? The Rune of Death goes by 2 names. The other is Destined Death. The forbidden shadow plucked from the Golden Order upon its creation. Unleashing the rune now would be unthinkable. The fingers would never permit it. Nor would the greater will. But here we are. The fingers dormant, severing our link to the greater will. The realm and all life in ruins. Impossible events transpire beyond the ken of the fingers. Who is to say that the cardinal sin must be cardinal forever? Go on. Finish the job. Take the course you deem most worthy.
Wow. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting to suddenly be on board with the idea. But it seems like she is. So that's cool. So how are we going to do this exactly?
You must find kindling. Only the smoldering flame in the great forge of the giants on the highest peak in the lands between can burn the Erd Tree. But special kindling is required to reignite the flame. For the flame to burn the Erd Tree, a sacrifice is needed. Of one who envisions the flame and can lead you to the rune of death.
A sacrifice is needed. Fair enough.
Now go forth. Let the words of the fingers guide you.
But you've already said the fingers are done. I guess she's just saying it out of habit at this point.